Abhyuday Tuition Classes, Class 9, English, Unit 10, Ecology for Peace. Let's look at pre-task activity A, B and C. Write your ideas in this table, work in pairs. Importance in our life like trees, birds and butterflies. Discuss this statement in group and present the main points to the class. If we save nature, she will save us. Sing these lines in chorus. Write their meaning in brief. ઈશનું રાજ્ય છે આખું, જે જે આ અવની વિશે ત્યાગીને ભોગવી જાણો, મા વાંછો ધન અન્યનું. સર્વે ભવન્તુ સુખિનઃ, સર્વે સંતુ નિરામયા, સર્વે ભદ્રાણિ પશ્યન્તુ, મા કશ્ચિત દુઃખમાપ્યુનાથ. Let's have the read portion. The Vedas sing about oneness of man and nature. The idea expressed in ancient texts have universal value. We have always tried for preservation and prosperity of all the species including mankind on this earth. The Atharva Ved give us a great idea. Yatra Vishwam Bhavati Ekah Nidah. It means the whole world lives as one single unit like a nest. All the living beings have the same right to live and thrive. This can be achieved through co-living only. We are the birds of the same nest. We may wear different skin, different clothes, speak different languages, believe in different religions, belong to different cultures, yet we share the same home, our earth. Born on the same planet, covered with the same sky, gazing at the same stars, breathing the same air, we must learn to progress and prosper together happily or perish together miserably. Our idea of peace does not mean just a state of no war. Neither it is limited just to man or countries and communities, but it embraces the whole nature and the whole creation. Let's try to understand this Shanti mantra from the same Atharva Ved. Om Dyoho Shantihi Antarikshah Shantihi Prithvihi Shantihi Apah Shantihi Aushadayah Shantihi Vanaspatayah Shantihi Vishwadevaha Shantihi Brahma Shantihi Shantirevah Shantihi Sama Shantiredi Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. May there be peace in heaven, peace in space, peace on earth. May there be peace in trees, peace in vegetation and plants. May there be peace in our gods and in entire creation. May there be peace everywhere and be it only peace. That peace, I pray, embrace my being. This mantra warns us not to disturb nature, not to abuse, pollute or destroy our surroundings up to the heaven. In trying to master and get benefit of our ecology, we are simply destroying ourselves, our own nest. True peace will prevail only when man lives in peace with nature, divine forces and ultimately himself. How can we do this? The wise Rishi or seer of Ishavasya Upanishad gives us a wonderful advice. Ishavasyam idam sarvam yat kinchita jagatyam jagat ten tyaktena punjithaha Magrudo Kashyasvidanam. This Rishi says, everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is unleavened by the supreme power. One should therefore accept only these things necessary for oneself. This quote must be enjoyed by renouncing it. Moreover, one must not snatch away what belongs to or is required by others. The whole creation is filled with the presence of God. This is a message against the animalistic greed of human being. We should not, like a vulture, keep others away from having what we actually don't need. Gandhiji also said, there is enough on this earth for everybody's need, but not sufficient for one's greed. As the crown of creation, man must protect and not exploit and consume other animals. If man stopped destroying animals, trees, or other aspects of nature, our world would become less violent and thus a peaceful abode for all. Mahavir Swami preached ahimsa, means non-violence, to that extent that all Jain sadhus put a cloth on their mouth, drink boiled water, and don't take food before sunrise and after sunset for not destroying even bacteria. Mahavir Swami believed that we should not disturb or hurt even a stone for a selfish purpose. Rishis believe that every matter in the universe is living, and there is nothing like non-living. Everything is in process of evolution, and this was the realism of our ancient seers. Mahavir Swami. Mahakavi Kalidas has written a play, Abhignanam Shakuntalam. In a scene, King Dushyant of Bharatvarsh enters the ashram of Rishi Kanva. He is in chariot chasing a deer for hunting. Two disciples of Kanva see him and immediately ask him not to shoot his arrows at the deer. Na khalu banah sanni patyos mina mruduni mrugu sharire pushparasha vivagninam. They said, O king, don't shoot, please don't shoot the arrow at the tender body of this deer. It is as bad as putting fire on the heap of flowers. This shows that ahimsa was very much in the blood of ancient people and it became the tradition of Indian culture. Our culture has given us heart as big as this earth. We have a global heart. Ancient wisdom teaches the world a true philosophy of universal peace and harmony. Glossary. Ecology means balance of environment, means science of environmental harmony. Ancient means of very old time, means prachin kalanu. Prosper means get enriched. Species means race or prajati. Thrive means prosper. Perish means get destroyed. Creation means astitva. Embrace means include. Abuse means spoil or misuse. Animate means living beings. Enliven means resides. Renounce means give up. Snatch means take away. Greed means desire to have more. Crown means topmost. Abode means home. Preach means taught. Evolution means utkranti. Seer means visionary. Drashta. Chase means run after. Disciple means student. Shishya, tender means soft. Thank you.